Relations between Washington and Ankara continue to deteriorate as the United States backtracks on plans to continue to train and arm the Kurds in Syria. Turkish officials are now reportedly wary of Secretary of State Rex Tillerson's promises. Manila Chan is following the story and brings us the details on this tonight. How much of a shift is this?
You know, Ed, Turkish officials are none too happy with the flip-flopping coming out of the State Department. So just last week, Washington announced it would help some 30,000 Syrian Defense Forces, or SDF, a civilian militia comprised primarily of Kurdish YPG fighters, by arming and training them for a brand new role along the border of Turkey and Syria, now that ISIS is largely contained. However, Ankara views the YPG as an extension of the PKK, the Kurdistan Workers' Party, which they deem a terror group. Now, President Erdogan warned of an imminent incursion into Afrin, Syria, if the SDF is deployed.
Now America's acknowledged it's established an army of terror along our country's border. It's up to us to drown this army of terror before it is born.
But U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson denied those charges while on a plane en route back to Washington from his summit in Vancouver. He said that entire situation has been misportrayed, misdescribed. Some people misspoke. We are not creating a border security force at all. As the U.S.-Turkey relations begin to sour, Turkey is working closely with Russia and Iran to end the long-running Syrian civil war, despite Iran and Russia backing Bashar al-Assad and Turkey backing the anti-government rebels. And now Bashar al-Assad has spoken out about the threat from Turkey, saying he will not allow military incursion into his country by Turkey. Assad made no qualms about it. He said the Syrian military is now authorized to shoot down any Turkish jets if they enter Syrian airspace. So, Ed, by all accounts, this is getting to be a strange frenemy relationship between the U.S. and Turkey, as President Trump had promised Erdogan that the U.S. would not arm the Kurds. And, of course, we saw by the end of summer 2017, he sent arms to the Kurds. And then months later in the fall, Trump met with Erdogan and promised again that he would not arm the Kurds. So the Turks are very distrustful of Washington right now.
Well, this is something the Trump administration doesn't want to hear, but this is just like the Obama administration. Thanks, Manila.